Welcome and happy Friday. Thanks for checking out my Friday Pure Chaos video. So I wanted to talk because when I was in Mexico, there was a lot of people from different parts of Canada and the US who were asking pretty much the same question. Are you guys separating in Alberta? So after hearing that about 4 times, got me kind of thinking, I'm sure a lot of people who don't, even people who live in Alberta are probably wondering, why do you want to separate from Canada? So figured I'd make this video pertaining to that because I obviously live in Alberta and these are my thoughts on separation. I think a lot of the reasons why Albertans want to separate from Canada is that, and I'm speaking for, Alberta here, so I'm only one person, but this is my best guess. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that our province and country, for that matter, have just been letting in a lot of immigrants and refugees. A lot. Now, while I'm all for immigration, believe me, we need it, I think they're letting in the wrong fucking people. So I think that Albertans are just getting sick and tired of these people that they're letting in getting handed free unconditional health care, free dental care, free money. Some of these families are making $80,000 Canadian a year. That's more than the average Canadian makes working full-time, working their ass off to provide for their family. So I'm assuming that, they're fed up. Fed up with that. I know I am. But like I said, I do believe in immigration. We need it. But let's bring in, the ones that actually want to work. Let's bring in those amazing Filipinos. Let's bring in Chinese, Japanese. They're amazing. But when you're bringing in a family of 8 fucking people from wherever the hell, let's just say Middle East or, India, wherever, and they don't want to work and they're just going to live off our fucking welfare systems, what the hell? Why are we doing this? Now, like I said, there's good and there's bad of each, but it just seems like the ones that they're letting into Alberta just have no desire to work. They are causing, extortion. Some of these people are wearing gangs and they're causing all kinds of, just shit, right? They can't drive worth a hell. And, don't even get me started about all the semi-drivers who don't even have licenses or they share a license and they're making our roads unsafe as fuck. So I think that has a lot to do with why Alberta is just fed up and wants to separate. They want control over the types of people that we let into our country, the type of immigrants that we let in. But again, I'm all for people that want to come here and work hard, build themselves alive, or even start a business. But if you're coming here to live off our welfare system and get free healthcare with your 8 family members, kindly fuck off. Now, the other thing that Albertans are definitely pissed with, obviously, we have a very rich province. We have oil. We have a ton of stuff. So Alberta sends billions of dollars, to Eastern Canada and stuff. And I think Albertans are just fed up with it. They are fed up of billions of our dollars from our oil going to these Eastern Canada when they block things like pipeline deals. They hate Alberta. They hate our oil. And yet they sit there with their hands out taking our money. Albertans are fed up. So I think in a nutshell, those are the 2 major reasons why Alberta wants to separate. Now, that being said, I necessarily don't want to separate, but I do think that it's good for the government to get a wake-up call to show them that we've had enough. Now, hopefully with, this petition, if they get enough signatures, hopefully that's a wake-up call for the government. Be like, you know what, we should probably look at what the fuck we're doing with this country. We are, we're more in debt now than we ever have been since the Liberals have come into power. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Our immigration levels are unbelievably high that it is affecting everything from schooling, healthcare, everything. So I think Alberta just wants to kind of take back their province. They're sick of feeling like minorities. They're sick of our money going to provinces that just don't support the oil that makes that money that we send to them. So that's my take. Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for listening. And I'll be back next Friday with another Pure Chaos rant. Now, one more thing. Obviously, this really didn't have anything to do with sobriety or recovery, but I would say my stress is a big trigger for me. So when I see our country doing this, yeah, it stresses me out. Am I going to have a drink? No. I'm happily just over 1 year sober. So thanks for the rant, or thanks for listening to my rant. And yeah, happy Friday, everyone. Enjoy that beautiful weather if you are living anywhere in southern Alberta.